roast beef po' boys, y'all. Already just salt and peppered one side. Do not put the diaper in there. Like that there. Salt and pepper the other side. And let's get a good crust on this. I know you've seen me do this before. Man, I'm just dying to make a video, and I'll explain why I haven't had any up in a while, I guess. After I wash my hands up. Alright, well, I set up the camera to where I hopefully don't have too much light going on, and that was an excellent point. JB and all you guys, Troy and Sapo, Smoky Ribs, Tango Joe, all you guys that were on his live chat there Saturday about making, like, how to start out making your own home videos. You guys had excellent point about lighting, and being home, it's a lot different from where I was, because I was able to have a light right on top of me for the very most part. It just seemed like a little better lighting, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna do it river rat style. It'll be an extension cord and a light bulb probably, but I'll make it work. So yeah, we're just going to do these roast beef po' boys. I know you've probably seen it. It's just one of my favorite dishes, other than like eating crawfish and drinking beer. I mean, that's one of them. I love that. But yeah, it's I've had a lot of videos that I've probably halfway made lately, quite a few, maybe up to 12, and I've had problems with either battery needing to be charged. And when I was in DC, I had misplaced one of my batteries. So usually I had, two rechargeable AA's for the camera. Well, I misplaced it or lost it. So that was one of the things. And then just people stopping over, having to like stop what I was doing with the camera and just cooking without filming. That was a lot of my problems lately. But we're getting it. I'd love to. I need to be making more videos. Like I said, I've made some killer stuff lately. Like, what was last night? I did a marinated steak in that Mojo or Mojo seasoning. And I threw it on the grill, and we had a side salad. And that was it. But I mean, the steaks I got were huge. What else? Chili rellenos. That was good. Made that. I did a salmon that I smoked, but I put it in one of my Korean marinades, made from scratch, of course. And I did it for like 2 days. That's amazing. So it's been a lot of stuff I've been doing. It's just unfortunately having people come over, and which is fine, but then I'm not able to film and keep company, talk the whole time. The last video I did do was with my cousin. Yeah, Young Buck come down about 2 days ago, and we were playing with the go-kart that I got, and he's never been around starting fluid or what's called ether, and I wanted to see if we were getting spark and fuel or whatever, trying to like problem solve some stuff before I get another cousin to come help me. And I told him spray something in when I hit the key. So I'm looking, messing around with the key, and he's spraying it, but he's over spraying it. And as calmly as he could possibly be, as kids are sometimes, is, hey man, your motor's on fire. Just real calm. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? So I jump out and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, it was a pretty good flame because he sprayed so much it blew it out of the carb, out of the air filter and all, and it kind of landed on top of the exterior engine. That thing was flaming. I'm like, come on. So I'm throwing snow on it. We got it out. I mean, he felt bad, but just like I told him, I said, man, you never been around this stuff. That's why you're here. I want to teach you. So he's always been hanging out with me a lot lately. Yeah, show them kids stuff, man. They'll remember. Like when you're teaching them, they'll remember. That. So it's been a good time to hang out with him while I'm not working. you know. So, yeah, we're just going to fry this thing on all sides. Seen it done before. And I just kind of wanted to shoot somewhat of a video just to say, hey, you know, I'm here. I'm trying to get stuff up, but it's just been a little bit of some hecticness. But hoping to start a job. I'm waiting to get a call back, man. I really am. And if not with this one, then I'm just going to look forward for something else. But, I mean, I still got plenty of money in the bank, so I can slack if I need to, but it's always really nice to be putting money in the bank, not taking it sometimes, you know. So, alright, well, we'll see you back here later. Alright, we gotta take this out. It's been cooked on all sides. And we got a large sweet onion. Bust it up here. You don't want to bust it too fine. And don't be scared. This black, that is going to be good for your gravy. And you'll think, oh man, I'm already sticking it to my pan and it's not going to come off. Believe me, just give me a few minutes stirring these. I'll show you. Alright, y'all, so what I got here is just some beef broth in a coffee cup. And I poured just a little in to get that flan off after these mushrooms started caramelizing. And that's what you're going to have to do. Now, what I would prefer is to use like a good red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, something like that. That would be ideal for this dish. But my homegirl, she drank that with me the other night. So I am out of that. So I was like, well, beef broth will work, because I wasn't turning around to go all the way back in town just to get a little bottle of wine. This has still come out just fine. So we just want to bring this back up to a little bit of a simmer and just scrape on the bottom, get all the flan off and off the sides, and then we'll return the beef and I'll show you the rest. Alright, well, we got the beef returned in, and just fill the rest with water. And I'll be right back after that. Alright, now, since you got this meat and everything going, you want to add some seasonings. Salt and pepper would be just fine. I've got some Louisiana Cajun seasoning. I'm going to go in with some of that. And just a little bit of garlic powder. Like that there. Now, cover it. Get it to a boil, and then to a small simmer. Well, it happened to me again. Some people stopped over. Once again, I didn't get to film the end of the po' boys, but mainly all you do is let that thing simmer, and once you can get your tongs and it busts all apart, and it don't really, I wouldn't force it to, you know, I wouldn't get in there and start pulling it all. Let it cook until it just falling apart by like just lifting the meat out. That's the way to do it. And then I'll take what I'll usually do is take a slotted spoon and my fork, and I'll squeeze the meat so some of the juices get out of it. Put it on my sandwich. Hold on. Sorry about that. Somebody calling for me, of course. So I really just can't get away. But so what I do is I'll put it in a slotted spoon, metal slotted spoon. I found it. Hold on. This was my favorite for the idea. Something like that. Put it, squeeze the juice out, put it on your po' boy. You can dress it. Which dressing it is mayo, lettuce, and tomato. That works really well. It gives it a crunch, a little different. Or you can put it, some of that juice in a bowl, dip it in there, or take like a tablespoon and just put just a little bit of the juice on. However you like it. I think I ate 2.5. So that, I mean, that was, like I said, they're really good, great flavor. I even think Mom ate at least 1.5. Yeah, that's where I got my half. She ate like 1.5. So we enjoyed it. I'm going to put this on and then figure out why somebody needs me already. And hopefully today I'll shoot a small video on Guapos. So I'll see you here in a little bit.